Here we go, 47. Hey, kill. 47. Then we're going to 53.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Indianapolis. It's his third touchdown on the year. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Tylan Wallace now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
To throw is Fields. Open man is Davis. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Here's 1st and 10.
551. Here we go, son. Son.
A handoff, Gibbs running left. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
Here we go.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. Now a 3rd and 2.
Don't jump. Ready?
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal, he's got enough for the first down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here,
we go,
it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that play. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Another try with Moss. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Off the play action, here's Fields. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Colts offense and Dak Prescott set to take over again. And he's been a nightmare for defenses trying to contain him all year. The NFL's leader in rushing yards at the quarterback position. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Yeah! Here we go! I take. Hey, kill! 26.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here we go, 47.
To the air again, Prescott. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down. He'll try and run for this with Henry. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. Prescott on first down. Going to get that into the hands of his receiver, Mike Williams. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break.
Yeah! Here we go! I take. 26.
On second down, it's Dak. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Yeah! Here we go! Here we go, 46.
Prescott again. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He pulls it in around the 5. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team. Here's a run. He slams it in there, and he is in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Colts. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker. This is caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again, but this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, here's James. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Here we go. Tonight.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's complete there to James. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
Here we go, tonight. Hurry up, hurry up.
Now Fields. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Marcus May. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Colts are on top as we get you down to Florida. Orlando specifically. For the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern.
And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Colts offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And his numbers this season, eye-popping in a lot of categories. We'll just show you one. He is the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns. Quarterback. A 1st down throw for Prescott. Downfield for Njoku. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Play action now. Prescott. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. So 4th down, they'll hand it over to A.J. Cole to punt it. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Patriots offense and quarterback Justin Fields make their way back out. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, And generally, the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Here we go. Set.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Here we go, son. Tonight.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Mike Hilton coming in to make the play. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Here we go, son. Tonight.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70. Touchdown, New England. Slice extra point, up and good. And the Patriots are back within 1 score. It is an 8-point game. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is Turner. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Hey, kill.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And this ball batted away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Odell Beckham Jr. there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. A pass pulled in by Henry. Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
Yeah! There we go! Right there!
Again, Prescott to the air. This one caught by Patrick. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is 1st down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early 1st down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike. Touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close.
Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, why ain't? Here we go, go to 54, why ain't?
On the play fake, Dak. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Mike Williams. Touchdown, Indy.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Extra point try now for Tucker. It's up and through, and the Colts will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This returnable for Wallace. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Patriots offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. And time again, Greg, the yards on the ground have been very difficult to come by.
Yeah, and it really goes against conventional wisdom, Mike. You hear so often everyone talk about you run the ball to open up the pass, and really that's not necessarily true. Oftentimes when you're having trouble on the ground, the best way to open things up underneath is by passing the ball, and that could be a variety of ways. Throwing it downfield, screen passes, swing passes. Just get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and open things up.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go. Up.
Now, Fields. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This returnable for Wallace. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Good night.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's second.
Here we go. Say hi. Say hi.
They hand it to Gibbs. And he's up past the 35. He's got a first down. He's putting down at the 37.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
So often, the only way to combat the perfect blitz call is to beat the blitz with the ball. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. He's able to find his open man and get the ball out of his hand because he holds on to that ball for 1 count longer. And most likely was going to result in a sack.
And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Colts offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. He'll bring this up to the 22 with Justin Reed up from his safety spot to make the stop. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
Wait, check. Here we go, 46. 47. 26.
Throwing is Prescott. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Here we go, kill. Here we go, 47.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Catch is made, that is Williams. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the third quarter. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Yeah, there we go. I think. 26.
On play action, here's Dak.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Yeah, there we go. I think.
Play fake. Prescott. He brings it in, the tight end, Njoku. They try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. Down behind the line of scrimmage. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
We're going to 54.
A give right up the middle to Henry. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This from an even 50 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Colts add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
So Tucker is back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Back to throw is Fields. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
575. Here we go.
Fields. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so It's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Colts offense ready for this next possession. As we look back at some of the highlights in this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Yeah! 26.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Nick, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Kill! 47! 26!
Pistol now for Prescott. He runs with it.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that 1st down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
26!
Pistol gives to Henry. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. We're going to 53. 26.
They go right back to Henry. And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down, and this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting, but finally when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
Here we go, 46. Hey, kill! 26.
On 3rd down, Prescott.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
So Tucker is back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one away. This returnable for Wallace. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The home team's offense and CD Lamb set to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Here we go. All right.
Fields now. That's caught. It's the tight end, Tip Ryman. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
What a big play there for New England. A pickup of 44 yards. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, side. Side.
Fields. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go. Tonight.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Gabe Davis. Touchdown, New England. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Pats are able to edge a bit closer. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Yeah! Here we go! Right take! Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, wide. Right take.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's 3rd and 2.
Yes!
On the give, here's Henry. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Indianapolis.
Hey, kill! Here we go. Here we go, 47. 26.
Play action now. Prescott. Now he takes off. And he's going to be taken down. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
Yeah, there we go. Right take. Hey, 47. We're going to 54. Wide in.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That is caught, and this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. We're good. Hurry up, hurry up.
To throw is Fields. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
It's Week 15 of the National Football League, and we'll get a look here at Derrick Henry. He'll be a focal point of his offense this week. It's the Colts and the Broncos, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The final 4 weeks of the NFL regular season is upon us. Welcome to the home stretch. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. Partner, it's Week 15. Just feels like a horse race. We're at the top of the stretch. Now it's the sprint for home.
And up until this point, Mike, every team's goal is, can we be in the conversation for the playoffs in this final 4-week stretch? Where here we are. And if you've done that, well, man, there is nothing more exciting than playing NFL football at the end of the regular season when you're in playoff contention. But for those who aren't, this is where you have an opportunity as a player to extend your career, get invited back to training camp next season. A lot of teams' years are made at the end of the year, and a lot of individual players' careers are made down the stretch here in these final couple weeks.
The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
And here we see Dak Prescott taking the field, Mike, coming off what a lot of people thought was an MVP caliber season. He finished runner-up, of course, to Lamar Jackson. And people love to nitpick Dak's game. I don't know if it's because he plays for the Cowboys and people love to hate. But regardless, he is as talented as they come. He is the leader of that team. He needs to have the postseason success that he has found in the regular season. Once he does that, I'm not sure what's left to nitpick.
47. There we go, kill. There we go, 47. Hey, kill. We're going to 52.
Here's a designed run. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage?
Dak facing 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out, Greg, by the #1 overall pick way back in 2009, Matthew Stafford.
Stafford was one of those guys, Mike, that I think through the first half of his career was probably the most underappreciated quarterback in the entire league. The talent was always undeniable. But when he was constantly discredited for was just the fact that he was on some really bad teams that were left to play really irrelevant football down the stretch. Immediately changed that narrative the second he joined a championship roster. Now, he's just trying to see if he can add some more hardware to that resume and solidify that legacy even further.
They go right back to Taylor. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. On fourth down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll go play action. It's Prescott. He's going to tuck it and go. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he's going to have a first down. Tackle made up at the 33-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Broncos have it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. He finds his tight end, Dulcich. And he'll be taken down. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. They motion the slot man left. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They run on the jet sweep, and this defense having nothing of it. They get them down for a loss on the play.
I'm thinking, Mike, they might have had a little tendency on them or been tipped off pre-snap, because it seemed to me like that defense was just ready and waiting for the jet sweep. There wasn't a whole lot he could do. He takes the loss.
So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Ready.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice job with the protection up front. Just nobody could get open downfield, so it's a combination of your offensive weapons have to do a better job taking advantage of that time to work and separate. But also, how impressive is that by that defense to be able to cover for that amount of time?
On 4th down, the veteran Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Through the falling snow, the kick is good. And the Broncos will take a 3-0 lead.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit, that was really well done.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he's putting together a remarkable season, currently leading the NFL in passing yards as we play here in the month of December. A first down throw for Prescott. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. Right take.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He's got his big tight end, Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Indianapolis. It's his third touchdown on the year.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Now Justin Tucker for the point after. The kick is good. And the Colts move out to a 7-3 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Going to return this from the 10. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Broncos offense ready to get back to work. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. On the play fake, here's Stafford. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
2nd down and 8. Stafford now. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun, Stafford under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Here's J.K. Scott now, and he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The offense headed back out. Captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. Prescott on 1st down. He'll let this one go long for Williams. Rasul Douglas there to break that one up.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. And another great throw right there, Mike, and when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him, they've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
They'll throw again. Dak. He's going to let it fly downfield for Beckham.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the first quarter, but that was their 3rd attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. I think you got to start looking elsewhere. You don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're forcing the guy the ball and forcing your offense to run through him.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Draymond Jones able to bring him down. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here's Gibson to return. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return. before being forced out of bounds. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That is brought in. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. Here's Taylor. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On play action, it's Stafford. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Drill right, 22. Omaha, ready to move. We go strap.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. He gets this complete to Dulcich. He's going to have that 1st down, gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
1st down, Stafford. And that is incomplete. Was the intended target, and it'll be 2nd down.
Set.
They'll fake the handoff now, Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to...
That is caught. What a throw. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Broncos.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. First and 10.
Here we go. 47. There we go. Kill. Here we go. 47.
Pistol now for Prescott. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Mike Williams, the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a second down. Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. Open man downfield, that's Ingram. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. That's powerful running, lowers the shoulder, and picks up 4. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Broncos will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll get forward for about a yard. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again here with Taylor. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. They bring Chase in motion. Throw it on 3rd down, Stafford. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
On the ground, it's Taylor. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. A give up the middle to Taylor. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Stafford. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, 46. Kill.
To throw is Dak. Now he'll run. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. In motion comes Beckham. On 2nd down, it's Dak. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. And instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
And he is going to have a Colts first down. He gets more than he needs. 4 yards picked up on 4th and 2.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And he'll get about 5. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They'll go again here with Henry. Woo! And he's going to get it. 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I return to Denver after this. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Henry. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. 1st down.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
We'll go play action. It's Prescott. He'll complete that to his fullback. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal.
Yeah, here we go. I take. Then we're going to 53.
Henry tries to bull his way in. Powering forward. He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Colts. Tucker. Good on the extra point. And the Colts are on top. It's 14-10. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set. Moving hot.
Throwing, Stafford. Pass brought in by Chark. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. A first down throw for Stafford. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Play action, Stafford. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
A huge play just before the half. 35 yards. Five yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal.